join as our lead solo, Snowbird 9, Captain Christian.
We're flying with our friends, the Blue Angels. Snowbirds, split now.
The Bill Barber Award for Air Show Showmanship and the Art Show Memorial.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, Major Willis and the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Major Willis is repositioning the A-10 for a slow roll along the show line to demonstrate the A-10. Major Willis displaying the A-10 rolling maneuverability. The A-10 tuned to their marginal weather conditions. Major Willis and the slow speed pass. Let's go to the cockpit of his aircraft and see if Major Willis has any words for us today.
Welcome over to the 2007 Mid-South Air Show here in Millington. The A-10 West Coast demonstration team is happy to be here all the way from Tucson, Arizona.
Thank you, Major Willis. The A-10's maintainability is proven every time it flies in every imaginable climate. During the blue. Major Willis is now repositioning for his final attack, where he will simulate dropping 500-pound Mark 82 general purpose bombs. These general purpose bombs are useful for cratering airfields or destroying buildings, adding versatility to the Hog's arsenal of weapons. Ladies and gentlemen, getting to the pass. A key feature of the aircraft I noted earlier is survivability. The A-10 was designed to absorb a great deal of punishment and still keep flying. To do this, both the pilot and vital flight controls are enclosed in what we call a titanium bathtub, a tough armor barrier that can stop virtually everything up to a 37mm anti-aircraft to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation.
descending. He's got the top. Knife in place. Checking is the power coming in. He's got it lined up. It looks like it's a sure thing. He got the bottom ribbon with the wingtip right off the deck. Autograph and shopping.
Blue Angels fixed to load up.
Buckeye. It is the one and the only one in the world, the Shockwave jet-powered truck, developed by Les Shockley of Galena, Kansas, some 20 years ago. Revolutionized what you do. Curious about what the next big thing online will be? Check out on the World Wide Web, Nextplore.com. Nextplore provides web tools and destinations that radically improve your online experience. That jet-powered outhouse performs in, there must be a very bad Mexican restaurant. You get that combination and the jet-powered outhouse will perform. It's not fast, but it is powered by... Now, when the original driver, the father, Les Shockley, was bugged by his two sons to be able to drive at air shows, he gave them a long apprenticeship. They were crewmen. Time to shut that down and slow that down. True dope shit. Left wing position. On the descending line with space, they both roll to the right side up formation. Now they have made more difficult because the wingman has to look directly over his shoulder as the leader. The tendency is to fly in that direction. All right, now off to your left, still in line abreast. They will execute what the British call a vertical reverse, gaining altitude off the left side. They will now kick in full left rudder, change direction, and dive from that altitude at full throttle for the speed needed for the next maneuver. And this will be what they call the Marvel of Bombers. They'll hold that vertical line, go into the blue, and pick 2 different points on the compass. All right, Dan, the front will be off on the left, the front roll off as they bear down from the left and from the right at a closure rate of 400 miles per hour. At Air Show Center, they will pass within inches of one another. From the first flight. Outside barnstormers loop with a series of rolls, a snap roll on the top, bringing up a heart in the sky. And to your right is Dan McClung. Rolling to your left, it's Buck Roman. Oh, Dan McClung, what a beautiful sky we have in Memphis today. How do you read, sir?
Now back it up. Back. Watch it back. Reverse the controls. Here it comes. Here it comes. Woo! Now that's some fun, folks.
They call this the hammer slide. Pulling to the vertical. Now watch this. You get a full top view of the wing as he climbs and slides and then whips for Memphis, Tennessee.
You guys are great. Love being here. It's a beautiful day for a show. So look, put in the teaser. And here we go. Smoke ready now. See you, Danny. There.
From your left, one right side up, one upside down. The team calls this the mirror image pass. Studying the winds. Here comes Buck Roman. As they cross over into each other's smoke, that's the trigger. Many of you might remember Eric Chucker as a free teenager picking up the microphone at show after show after show and announcing for his dad. Looking up at the time when he'd say, "That's my dad, Sean D. Tucker." Well, that young kid, that free teenager, is now 25 years of age. Completed college as an aeronautical engineer, worked for a leading manufacturer in the Pacific Northwest, and is now a full-time instructor. Eric is going to change from right wingman in the monoplane. He's going to slide in and fly underneath in the trail position of his father. They did that throughout that turn. Now he's looking up at the landing gear in the belly of the biplane, the Oracle Challenger. Tucker and Tucker in the yellow pages under thrills and chills. Biplane is relatively new. This dual wax. Just like this, within inches of one another. A big round of applause for Sean D. Tucker and Eric W.D. Tucker. Eric William Drake Tucker.
Clover up with the bumper.
All right, now the half clover bombers as they pull to the vertical. They'll start to separate out of that. Pick two different points on the compass.
Ready, roll. Ready, roll.
That's Sean Tucker giving the calls. He is the leader in the biplane. Matching altitude, wingtip to wingtip in the line abreast. Showing you the bottom of the airplane back to the top inside the office of both of the pilots. And the hairpin turnaround. All right, now it's going to get exciting. They're going to pick two different points of the arena. And they're going to flip off your right. Is Eric Tucker. Watch his tail, man. He goes right to left, end over end. Pulling high. Tucker now from upside down, rolls the right side up. He calls this the hoo-ee-loo. Somebody's checking out your biplane. Happens. His son Eric is going to loop around the Harrier. Snap roll on top. Once, twice, and complete the looping maneuver. Screaming Sean Tucker. Now look at the crowd behind Sean. He is just barely moving. 400 horsepower. Welcome to special guest.
Why would you do that?
Their great sponsor, DPG Aerospace and PRT Facility. Once you are under canopy, as you get closer to the ground, you'll actually pick up conversation and or music from radio from the earth below you. Very serene and very relaxed as you keep checking out that target. And you see the great maneuverability of these square ram air canopies, and you can now see where you can actually, while staying on the ground and not being shot back at, drive the vehicles and shoot the guns and do the mission in a simulated experience. The virtual Army experience. A big inflatable tent that looks like a Quonset hut not far from our control tower. Sporting the Army flag.
Currently, Lee is the Chief Inspiration Pilot for Stallion 51 Corporation of Kissimmee, Florida, as well as one of civilian instructor pilots from the United States Air Force Air Flight Program, which will have the pleasure of seeing later on today. For more information on how to fly this fantastic fighter, please visit our website at www.stallion51.com, as well as stopping by the aircraft at the forward ramp. Thank you all very much for allowing us to perform for you today, and we look forward to seeing you again. Team through the start procedure. Following the simulcast start, the team will taxi to the active runway, take off.
Eastern Europe, Afghanistan. To the left. Major Campbell will establish that over on a very steep approach angle to simulate a landing in mountainous terrain or in a hostile environment. Demonstrating the short field landing capability, they will touch down and immediately reposition the propellers to full aft, stopping the aircraft in just 1,500 feet. You will notice not only can the aircraft stop quickly, it can actually taxi backwards. Ladies and gentlemen, with the Stars and Stripes flying proudly above the cockpit, the Blue Angel C-130. Back. Over. The Since 1946, the Blue Angels have had the unique privilege of demonstrating to the American public the pristine Navy and Marine pilots, both in peacetime training and actual combat. These maneuvers are neither stunts nor daring feats, but are refinements of basic techniques taught to everyone. The commanding officer and flight leader of the Blue Angels from Lindenhurst, New York, Commander Kevin Manning. Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman from Dunwoody, Georgia, Lieutenant Commander Anthony Woolley. Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman and Marine Corps representative in the Delta Formation from Zenith, Missouri, Major Clint Harris. Flying Blue Angel number 4, the SWAT pilot from Washington, D.C., Lieutenant Commander Tom Winkler. Flying Blue Angel number 5, the lead solo from Corpus Christi, Texas, Lieutenant Commander John Allison. Flying Blue Angel number 6, the opposing solo from Kirkland, Washington, Lieutenant Commander Craig Olson. As the crew chief assists the pilots into their jets, you are witnessing a teamwork of all the non-Navy and Marine Corps units. The Blue Angels also take a great deal of pride in personifying the Navy and Marine Corps values of honor, courage, and commitment. Military Aviation Demonstration Team. Since 1946, the Blue Angels have brought naval aviation to men and women of all ages across America. We were first based at Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, Florida, flying F-6F Hellcats. We continued flying Grumman Corporation aircraft for the next 22 years, transitioning in late 1946 to the more powerful and faster F-8F Bearcat. In 1950, we transitioned to jet aircraft with the straight-wing F-9F2 Panther, the predecessor to the swept-wing F-9F8 Cougar. The pilots and crew chiefs will now start the General Electric engines that power these F-A-18s. The noise level will soon become too high for you to hear descriptions of the checks that they will be performing. However, please note that each of these aircraft were carefully inspected by expert Blue Angel maintenance personnel prior to this afternoon's aerial demonstration. The Blue Angels fly the Boeing F-A-18, a multi-mission strike fighter, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 1983.